Hello everyone, hope everybody is doing great. Let's briefly discuss what does the Slack do in order to make money. As many of you already know, corporations use the communicator or the chatting software so that their employees can communicate with each other effectively and efficiently. Slack also provides such kind of software. In fact, Slack is trying to replace the emails as a primary mode of communication. But in general, overall, Slack is a communicator or a chatting application. Slack users can communicate in two ways. Either they can send direct messages to each other or they can communicate in Slack channels. For example, if Mr. Putin of Russia wants to send a Slack message to Mr. President, he can certainly do that if both Mr. President and Mr. Putin are both subscribers of the Slack services. Slack channels are the main features which differentiate Slack from other communicators. The company is facing a very tough competition from the corporations like Microsoft, Zoom Videos, and Cisco. Microsoft Teams is the main rival product of Slack. And in fact, Microsoft in general is very strong and very reputable company for investment. This is the subscriber growth chart for both Microsoft Teams and Slack. Slack is growing linearly, but Microsoft, even though it entered late into the picture, is growing exponentially. By the end of 2019, Microsoft Teams was having 20 million subscribers, and in April 2020, its subscriber has reached 75 million, and that's a huge gain for Microsoft. On the other hand, Slack is still growing linear. From the growth perspective and the competition perspective, Slack is giving a warning sign to the investors. Slack future does not look very promising to me due to number of reasons. Number one, Slack will continue to grow, but it will not become a market leader due to the competition from the companies like Microsoft, Facebook, and Zoom, as well as companies like Microsoft has a very big economic moat than compared to Slack, and those companies has a lot of money, a lot of resources, and they do a lot of innovations to increase their market share. While Slack can also do a lot of innovations, but they haven't done that many innovations in past in compared to Facebook and Microsoft. And last, Slack as a company has only one product, and it will be really tough to increase the market share with just one product. Slack financials does not look bad to me, considering the fact that Slack is still a growing company. But there are certain points we should look into. Slack revenue is increasing every year since last couple of years, but still its operating expenses are skyrocketing. And in fact, in the recent years, its net income is also dropping significantly. I personally do not consider Slack a value company. It's more of a growth company, and it's very difficult for a growth company to be profitable at least in early years. Slack as a stock do not look very attractive to me to buy, but I would recommend everybody to please use your own research and opinion before buying and selling a stock. I personally do not consider Slack as a buying opportunity, and I have already mentioned many of the reasons. For example, huge losses, strong competition, and weak economical and technological moat. In my opinion, Slack is a good company, but not a great company. Slack is a good company because it has a very competitive product, but not a great company because it does not offer variety of products, just one product, and it will be very difficult to have a dominance in the market with just one product. Now there is an exception. Many companies have become successful have establishing their dominance with just one or few products, for example Apple and Facebook. But those companies like Apple and Facebook, they have innovation in their core strategy. I'm using Slack product since last many years, and I don't see it becoming very innovative. Last but not least, please subscribe my channel.